Hi, my name is Shauna Lampi-Legaree and welcome to this video. Thank you very much for pressing play. I am standing in front of the Legislative Assembly building in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. It's a kind of beautiful fall day. It's a little chillier than it was last week, I'll tell you. This video is the beginning of a mini series of 4 videos, and we're exploring a very limited color palette of red, yellow, and blue. We will be working with this tessellation to put all our paints that we're mixing as we mix our secondary colors in this. You can get the pattern for this on my website at dancingravenstudio.ca. The link is below. Grab your art tools and let's get going. The 3 colors that we'll be using, which is red, blue, and yellow, are Alizarin Crimson Hue, permanent, which is a Liquitex color. And the other 2 are from Golden, Ultramarine Blue and Cadmium Yellow Light. To download the tessellation, just head on over to my website. The link is below. Here we start with our Cad Yellow Light, our Alizarin Crimson Permanent. I'm going to set up the different ways, so yellow to red. Now we're going to go from red to blue with Ultramarine Blue, blue to yellow. Yellow starts at a value 9. So let's get going here. So because it's value 9 and Alizarin is value 2, I was able to choose a value and have it matched. I'm doing 3 separate amounts to keep to our 12 little spaces we have in our little flower tessellation. So this is value 5.5. Just add a little bit of yellow back. And then we're doing value 4. So value 4 is fairly dark. I keep testing it against my Munsell accurate value changer, and then I just darkened it all because it didn't seem orange enough. Now we're going to do our red to our blue. This required a different way of doing it. Alizarin Crimson is value 2, Ultramarine Blue is value 1. So I did 2 parts alizarin, 1 part blue, 1 part red, 1 part blue for the second, and 2 parts blue and 1 part red for the last pile. And I'm going to start from the lightest color because it's easier to go lighter to darker. So value 7. Check that out. Add some more blue to value 5. So value 9 and Ultramarine Blue is value 1. It made it easy to say 3, 5, 7 for the values. The math worked out really well. So now we have our secondary colors mixed with our primary 3s that we're going to do. And we're going to place them here on the flower tessellation. You can go over to my blog and download that so you can make your own. You'll see what I'm going to do with those flower tessellations. I purposefully chose a tessellation because they will fit in with each other. As time goes forward, we'll find more about that. So each section gets its own color. There are 12 sections. Now, this is really interesting. I have to say that these are beautiful colors, but if you're going to mix colors, I just don't think this gives us enough information of what these 3 colors can do. And so this is just the first of a little mini series of 4 videos that will go together. This one is just building the primary colors with the secondary colors. The next one will be taking these colors and figuring out how to do value strings with them. And the third video is working with the 3 colors together in a different way. And the 4th video will be a color study. I have a picture of a rainbow lorikeet that I took in Australia that will be perfect for testing out all of these different reds, blues, and yellow combinations that I'm going to play with over the next while. Part of why I do this kind of thing and get really into it is it gives me a lot of information, and I don't know about you, but I do much better if I sort of have more information than less, and I tend to be more successful. I don't know how this information is going to help me. I don't really have an end goal. I'm just playing. You're going to hear that a lot. I'm having fun playing. So we are nearly done adding on all the colors. Isn't it pretty? I have to say, doing these, they're really pretty. Now, one of the things I noticed is that the dark colors are so dark you actually can't see what they look like. So I'm just going to add a little bit of white, and I chose a value, but I can't tell you what value I chose. And I've matched them all to that value. And I cleaned my palette knife between each one so that there would be no cross-contamination. Now you can see how blue this one is. And here we have our Ultramarine Blue. If you have too much white, take some of it away. It's easier to put it back in, but it's hard to keep adding more and more paint until you get to the right value. And then we'll do the Alizarin Crimson so we can see what that looks like. I'm painting the tip of this tessellation just so that we have that little bit of extra information. So Cad Yellow Light to Alizarin Crimson Permanent to Ultramarine Blue. Those are the three colors that we're using for this red, blue, yellow combination. And lightening it on the tip gave me a lot more information. It showed me that the purple was more red or it was more blue in between the alizarin and the ultramarine blue. Now, wasn't that pretty colors? In the next video, we are going to take it up a notch, and I hope you'll join me for it. Please subscribe, like the video, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next video in this mini series. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next art video.